Hi everyone, my name is Shantel Jordan from Syntero. I coordinate the mental health prevention services in Hilliard City Schools. I wanted to talk to you today about maintaining positivity and increasing social connectedness during the quarantine. I know it's been difficult for some of us, so we just wanted to provide some quick tips on how to survive this. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you today is mindfulness. Now, mindfulness has been shown to decrease stress levels and increase positivity, and it's a really quick and easy thing that you can do. For those of you who don't know, mindfulness is the ability to be fully present and aware of your surroundings. It's focusing all of your energy and attention on what's happening in the present moment. It's not about emptying your mind or just getting rid of all of your stress. It's about focusing on your feelings and emotions and just being aware of them without any judgment. And one quick and easy thing to do with mindfulness is using your five senses. So if you can get outside, you can do some mindfulness. If you can't get outside, open a window, sit near on your balcony, just anywhere that you can be outside. And we're just going to use our five senses to walk through this. So the first one is sight. Notice what are some different things that you see, maybe something that you hadn't noticed before, a new plant, a flower, any different changes in the environment, looking at the clouds, anything that you see, focus your attention on that. The next, focus on touch or feel. Maybe you can feel the wind in your hair or you can feel the sun on your face and focus your attention on that. The next thing is, what do you hear? Maybe you can hear birds or animals, if you can hear maybe a car off in the distance. Anything that you hear, you're just going to focus on that. The next thing is smell. So take a deep breath and notice, what do you smell? Maybe you can smell fresh cut grass or any flowers. If you're in your house and you've just made coffee, maybe you can smell that still. And then the final thing is taste. Speaking of coffee, if you've just had a cup, you can notice what that tastes like still. And you're just going to spend about a minute on each one of your senses, and focus all of your attention on that. And it's a really easy way to just break up the monotony of your day and focus on something else for a few minutes. Very quick and easy to do. The second thing is really focusing on a routine. We are creatures of habit, and when that routine is broken, it can be very stressful for some of us. So some things that you can do to maintain a routine during the quarantine is getting up at the same time every day, and then on the other side of things, going to bed at the same time every day. Trying to plan different things that you know you're going to do every day, whether that's calling a friend every day at noon, whatever that is that can kind of set up a schedule for you. Something else that could be helpful for setting a routine is getting dressed every day. Even if you're not going to leave the house, waking up and getting dressed like you are preparing to start your day can be a really helpful way to just increase that motivation for your day. And then get outside, even if it's just a couple minutes, walk to your mailbox, check the mail, do a mindful walk like we just talked about while you're going to get your mail. Something that can just get your day started will help increase your ability to maintain a routine. Now, the final thing that I wanted to talk to you today about is social connectedness. Now, you probably are doing a great job already at calling your friends, doing video chats, things like that, which is awesome. But after a while, it gets a little stale and boring. So here are some quick things that you can do to break up that monotony. So if you hadn't heard of some social media apps, if you have kids, they will be really helpful in getting you started with this. But there are apps like House Party, Snapchat, things like that, where you can actually play games, send pictures, just different ways to remain connected to your friends socially. That's just outside of the typical video chatting. Another thing that you can do, random acts of kindness. That is one way that can really help refuel us when we are feeling really stressed and feeling down and potentially depressed. Doing random acts of kindness can help increase those positive feelings. So Maybe you can send a pizza to your friend, or if you are wanting to show your thanks to essential workers, you can send virtual emails to essential workers. Find different ways to volunteer, whether it's creating masks or knitting hats, learning to do a new skill that you can provide to the essential workers.